What's up, you guys? It's your girl Jazzy T, and I'm gonna start with this video with me apologizing. And for what, might you ask? Because of my last video. So let me explain. So the video before my last video, the mukbang video, since then I made a whole 30-minute conspiracy video. And I had edited it and everything, and then my computer wanted to like act all crazy and it deleted the whole video. All the videos, all the clips, everything, it was all deleted. So once that was all deleted, I was really on edge after that. Like, I was really peed off. So I looked back at my channel and it was like, it's been 2 weeks since I posted a video, and I said I was going to be more consistent, and that's what I've been trying to do. And I was so irritated with that not doing what it was supposed to do, and I couldn't upload that whole video. And so I was just like, you know what, I gotta put something. So I didn't want to just put anything, because I mean, I don't want to put anything boring, but I didn't, like, in my head, I didn't think that it would be boring. And it just, that day turned really bad, and I had got really sick too. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm not going to start over again. I'm just going to post this, and in my next video it's going to be better, and I'm going to apologize. But apart from all of that, what's up, and how are you guys today? So, if you've never seen my face, or if you have seen my face, maybe 1 time, maybe 2 times, maybe even 3 times, and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, so today's video is going to be what are friends, okay? So in this video, I mean, don't just take it from me, because, you know, I'm still learning myself, but I mean, I know enough to tell some people that, you know, who's fake and who's not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna talk about fake friends versus real friends. Okay, so I'm gonna go off my experiences with my past and present friends, and I meant that for my past friends, you know, because we're not friends anymore because they were fake, you know what I'm saying? So okay, so with me, it was hard because it's like I knew that the person was fake, but I didn't want to leave them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because I just wanted to be there for them, especially when they were like going through hard times. But then I had to come to realize that when times were hard for me, were they there for me? Were they listening to my problems? Could I vent to them? And oh, no. Now, I don't look at people like, if I do you a favor, I expect something in return. Like, I expect you to do something for me in return. Like, for example, if I drive out to your house and I bring you some clothes, like some of my clothes that I haven't really worn much, but I don't really want them anymore, something like that, because you don't have any. Like, if I go out of my way and bring you something, and then I won't expect you to, like, be like, oh, I got you, I'll pay you, or something like that. Like, I won't expect that. But when I'm in a friendship, I want you to, like, if you can't even listen to what I have to say, if you can't even let me vent to you, it also took me a really long time. Like, it took me a really long time to understand and learn that. I knew it, but I just didn't want to accept it, because I didn't want to have to cut that person off or let that person go, because, you know, like, I felt deep for them. And you know, like, it's not, I don't have any hard feelings against, like, the people from the past or anything like that. If you need anything, like, I'ma still be here, but I don't think we're just gonna be on that level anymore. Like, if you struggling, I'm gonna help you out a little bit, but I'm not your friend. Like, I'm just that type of person. People, all I ask is, like, that you just listen to what I have to say when I have to vent to you, or, like, if I have problems going on in my life. Like, I just want you to be here and listen. Okay, so the next thing is, how long have you guys been friends? Because there's a such thing as associates, friends, and best friends, or however you whatever you name them. When you, like, okay, an associate is somebody, like, for example, if you're still in school like me, an associate is somebody that you see in school, you're like, hey, y'all may, like, go to lunch together or something like that, but y'all don't really hang out outside of school. Y'all might text outside of school or something like that, but y'all don't really hang outside of school. And it can still be an associate if you guys do hang outside of school, because it takes time to, but, like, to be able to claim somebody as your friend, you know? My dad taught me that, and he was just kind of like, you can't call everybody your friend, and, you know, like, my dad taught me a lot about friendship, and, yeah, I'm really thankful for that, because if I wouldn't have known, I probably still would have been chasing after those people that were, like, that weren't right for me or whatever. It's just weird. I don't really know how to explain it. I don't like to just abandon people. Especially, I don't want to seem like the type of person when times get hard, I just leave. Because I'm not that type of person. But I will leave you if you're being this type of way towards me. Okay, so you can be associates and hang out, like I said. But you become friends after you've been with them for a while, you know, and y'all have been like friends for some months, maybe even a year or so, and that's when, like, you can start claiming them as your friend, and that you, like, when you deep down inside, you know that you can trust them. When you know that you can trust them, like, if you tell them something, you know they won't run and, like, tell the world or anything like that. And so then when you feel that, then if you want to call them best friend, then, you know, it may take a few more years. Because me and my best friend, we've been friends since, like, the 5th grade. And now we're seniors. And our anniversary is on Valentine's Day. It is so cute. I'll tell you guys that story later. Alright, so the next thing about friendship is kind of going back to what I was saying about, because when you're in a friendship, it's not just about you being able to talk to them. It's knowing if they're going to be there for you through whatever. Knowing in yourself that you'll be there for them through whatever, you know, they go through. And that's basically, like, the thing. Like, as long as y'all are there for each other, because I've been friends with people, well, I used to be like, we'll be friends for, like, as soon as we meet, we'll call each other friends, and then, like, we skip the whole associate thing, and then we'll just be friends, like, freaking not even 2 weeks later, like a week later, we'll be calling each other friends, and then a month later, we'll be best friends. And to be honest with you, that's where it all goes wrong, is when that happens. When you put your trust in them after literally just 4 weeks. And you're just like, I trust you and everything, and I can tell you all my secrets, and I can tell you what's going on in my personal life and at home and everything. And it's not like that. Because my little sister is like that in a way. We just moved to another county, another city, and she goes to a new school, and she already has best friends or whatever. And I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna let her do her thing, you know. You know, she's only in middle school, but there are, like, a lot of fake people in middle school. Trust me on that. I honestly think my way of defining friendship is, let me think of a way to say this. Honestly, just, I don't have a definition for friendship. So let's do what we do best, and let's Google what friendship is. Okay. Google says, friendship. The emotions or conduct of friends. The state of being friends. That's what the dictionary says, okay? Wikipedia says friendship is a relationship of mutual affection between people. Friendship is a stronger form of interpersonal bond than an association. Did I read that right? So, all in all, I think friendship is just a game. No, I don't. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is like hard for me to explain because I'm still trying to figure out what friendship is myself. I know what friendship is, and I have a small group. And it's Carson, Christian, Juliana, Selena. 4 people. Those are the 4 people that, like, I call close to home. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are the 4 people I go to when I need to talk, you know? And I love them, like, so much. And they're, like, the sweetest people. And, those are my friends. And honestly, I think that I'll be friends with them for a long time. If not the rest of my life. I mean, because, I don't know. I mean, maybe somebody will move away. It'd probably be me. But, hey, who knows? You know, we're all seniors this year. Well, except for Juliana. But it's okay. We're moving up. But we're all, like, finna go to college next year. Carson's graduating early. Me and Christian are graduating at the same time. You know, Juliana's gonna still be in high school. Good luck to her. And, you know, we're just taking it one step at a time. And it's been hard. High school has been hard. I'm not gonna lie. And, I mean, friendship-wise and school-wise. So, my advice, if you want me to be honest, my advice to you, if you're still in high school, or if you're in middle school, like if you're an 8th grader and you're going to high school this year, or whatever, my advice to you is don't stress so hard on making friends, and don't stress so hard on what your status is with these people, because honestly, it won't even matter, because that's how I was. I stressed about it. And we're not even friends anymore. So, like, I mean, it's irrelevant, honestly. I mean, it's good to have friends, don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. It's good. You should have friends. But don't stress about it to the point to where it's interfering with what you need to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I had to learn for myself. And I was told to not stress about that kind of stuff, but I didn't listen. I'm the type of person that I have to see for myself. I don't want to, like, I want to learn by myself. And I'll get hurt. But, you know, I learned my lesson, so I'm not going to do it again. Another thing is, I can't stress this enough. Don't put yourself in the position to where you feel like you need this person. Okay? A lot of people may be like, you know, I'm not thinking like that and everything. Like, I don't really care if you're here or not. Because I was like that. I was like, I don't care if you're here or not. But I cared. I wanted you here. But now, if I'm being completely honest, I don't really care because I'm happy where I'm at right now. And I don't want anybody to interfere with where I am right now. And I feel like if you're truly happy, then that will be the same mindset that you will have. You will cut off anybody that jumps in the way of you being happy and stops you from being happy. And I know you're probably like, you know, people can't change the way I think, and people can't change, you know, if I'm happy or not. But if you have all these negative people in your life and you're trying to be positive, negative outweighs the positive. I mean, if you look at all the stuff going on in the world, you'll see more negative stuff on the news than you see positive stuff on the news. You know what I'm saying? Okay, y'all, so I know I'm preaching, but all I'm trying to say is if you want to call somebody your friend or your best friend, even your associate, please be careful, because people are freaking sneaky. People out here creeping. People out here will ruin your life, honestly. And you really have to be careful about who you talk to about stuff. You know, it's best if you just keep stuff to yourself. But you know, all of us, we all need to vent every here and there, and that's fine. But if you have personal stuff that nobody else really needs to know, then don't tell anybody. Okay, so I just want y'all to understand, either if you're young or whatever, just listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Because if I could have this video and then go back, I honestly, if I'm being honest, I still wouldn't have listened. But if you're just like me, then go out there and learn your lesson. Get hurt. I'm not gonna, you know. But if you're the type of person that listens, please listen, because I don't want anybody to be stuck looking stupid like me. I've had people leave me, I mean, over stupid stuff. And I've always just tried to be there for people. You know, it could be a school night, and this has actually happened before. I've had friends call me on school nights, and I'm sleeping good, you know, snoring, got my little face mask thing on, and I'm like deep in my sleep, and my phone rings, and it's my friend calling me crying, and it's freaking 3 in the morning, and I have to wake up in 2 hours, and I will sit there and I'll listen to you for till 5 o'clock, and we can talk until it's time for us to go to school. But I'm not gonna be like that with you, unless, cause see, that was my mistake. I was there for those people, and I listened to everything those people had to say, but I knew that they didn't listen to what I had to say. I wasn't heard. They didn't listen to me when I had to vent about stuff going on in my life, or whenever I actually got the chance to talk, they would flip it and turn it on something about them, so I wouldn't be able to talk anymore. So don't get yourself in that position. And if you see yourself going in that position or going down that road with somebody, then you gotta cut it short. You gotta stop the construction, stop building that road, stop paving that road, and you gotta make a U-turn and you gotta go. Because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, because it's only gonna make you miserable, because you're gonna be listening to these people's problems and like, what about you, you know? And the best thing to do is just cut them off short. Okay, guys, so honestly, I'm starting to feel sick again. I hate it. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you the story about how me and my best friend met, okay? So we went to middle school together, and it was Valentine's Day. And this was like when I was at the peak of my popularity, before I dropped and I started getting bullied. Before I dropped and started getting bullied, my mom and my aunt, they came to school, and you know, back in middle school, I was like, my mom, my aunt here, they love me, you know what I'm saying? They brought me Subway. I was like, yes, I don't have to eat this nasty school food. So, then I met Selena, and she was sitting by herself, and I was like, finna go sit with my regular friends. And so, my aunt and my mom was like, let's go sit over there with her, let's go be friends with her. And I was like, girl, bye. Because like, when I was in middle school, I didn't care. I was just like, no, 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 you know, like, if you would have met me then, you probably would have hated me, because I was the type of person that judged a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because she was sitting by herself, and I was like, I have a reputation. I'm not sitting over there with somebody sitting by themselves. Like, no. So they made me go over there, and I sat down, and I was just like, hey. And she was like, hey. And I was like, and then, but if you meet me now, honestly, I'm like not that type of person. Like, I will talk to anybody. And if I see you sitting by yourself, I will go right over there and I will be like, hey girl, what's up? And I'll like make you laugh and everything. Like, that's literally how I come over to you. I'll just be like, hey girl. And they'll just like start laughing. So that's like the peak of my day. But, yeah, so like I got to know her and we just became best friends. And it was Valentine's Day. So like that's our anniversary. That's the day we met, Valentine's Day. Okay, so I talked a little bit about friendship. Your girl is feeling sick again. Let's just hope I don't throw up while I'm trying to get out of this video. So you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay positive and stay jazzy. And I love you guys so much. Bye.